I was told I was heading into a room to do an interview with someone, and when I entered, I was greeted with something I never expected.
Hi. I'm Jan. I'm your soul, your inner child.
So this is a puppet of me. Oh my God. I'm glad she's pretty. She looks pretty smart and capable, which makes me so happy.
What's happening with her mouth? Sorry. Her mouth looks...
I can't believe it's a puppet. It looks like
I kept thinking that
and
the
I love that she's wearing a cardigan. And her hair's highlighted, which is hilarious. And you got the glasses and the lipstick and like green eyes down.
Very strange, but it's so neat to see a Muppet version of yourself. I was making her do interviews in the middle of the newsroom. True story. You heard the voice of actor and puppeteer Jan Stuart introducing me there to my puppet and initial reactions to how she looked and how they created her visually. CBC had the puppet made without my knowledge, and then they did this surprise reveal. If you go to our website today, you're going to see some cute video of me meeting my puppet self, and I just tweeted out a picture actually. But we have a story about the maker that's very interesting. Karen Nordstrom makes these puppets in her home in Steinbach, and she ships them all over the world. The CBC's Trevor Dineen went to their puppet factory.
This is Theodore. He is the first ever puppet I tried to create that everyone just kind of laughed at.
Why'd they laugh at it?
He has a little chicken wing. You can't actually put your thumb underneath the mouth. Like, it's just... He doesn't actually work as a puppet.
My favorite thing, though, about Theodore, and even though it was your first time ever doing it, the fact that his eyes and his eyebrows are so off-centered from the rest of his face. Like, you think that would be the first thing that you would notice and be like, wait a second, maybe that should be all in alignment.
No. I didn't know how to cut fur or anything at the time, so like there's like one really long eyebrow and one really chunky, thick eyebrow there. So yeah, and everything's just kind of is a bit of a mess. He's very wonky.
So what shifted then? What made you go from not being able to make a puppet really at all to suddenly being this like master puppeteer?
I was always interested in making puppets, but I could never actually get them right. And then later on, I met my husband, and he ended up asking me what I wanted to do. And I said, I want to build puppets, but I suck at it. So he actually got me to make a puppet for him. So I just made the head, and I showed him, and he took a picture, put it on Facebook, and said, look what my wife did. It's amazing. And so he encouraged me, and he helped me figure out a pattern, and yeah, just kind of developed from there.
What is it about puppets?
I don't know. They just come to life. Like, people come to our booth and they think it's a stuffed animal at first, and then you tell them like it's a puppet, and they're like, oh my goodness, it's a puppet. And then they have to try it out. Like, some people say it's like trying on clothes, right? So they try on a puppet and they're like, oh, I love this puppet. Like at the tattoo show, we had like big burly men with like big beards and all the tattoos and stuff. And then they come by and they buy the dorkiest puppet that we possibly have with like a plaid shirt, and his name's George. And yeah, like, I don't understand it myself sometimes, but
I think it's because we all revert back to being like a child in some ways.
Yes, we get that a lot. Everybody's like, oh, this is my childhood. This is the most memorable thing for me. And we always thought, okay, well, our market would be kids. Our market's not really kids. Our market is adults, because adults love to buy puppets, especially the lookalikes. I had like a guy buy a lookalike for himself, and just so that he could run around the house and annoy his wife. You know, like,
that marriage is no more.
Yeah. So yeah, we always felt like, oh, we're bringing so much joy to everyone and all these families. Maybe we're causing divorces.
How does it feel though, knowing you do bring that joy to people?
It is fantastic. It is fun. You just feel like you're just a light in the world, right? Like, it's an amazing feeling that you just get every day.
And so, where do you make all these puppets?
In our master bedroom with the ensuite.
All of them are in the master bedroom? Can we walk through? Is that allowed?
Yes, we can walk through.
God, look at these puppets.
Yes, so there is like 4 shelves full of puppets right now. I think we have about 35 to 40 of them right now built. And then we have like the entire closet, like all the way along there is all clothing that we have to choose from. We have like ties, hats, we have all the hair, and everything has to stay super organized because this is a small roomish, right? Like it's a big room, but it's small for a puppet factory. Right? So in the mornings, like I have a hard time sleeping in because I'm excited to come in here. So I get up and I'm working right away, and everyone at my work think that we're just nuts over here, that we make cartoons and we make puppets and we're just weird.
But you know what that is? I think that's people who are jealous because you guys have found something that you love to do that makes you happy, and it doesn't matter what that is. If it's puppets, if it's comics, if it's anything, if it makes you smile and makes you excited to get up in the morning, it's like you found that secret formula of life, I think.
Yeah. I want to be able to do this full time one day. So that's exciting.
What has making puppets taught you about yourself?
Oh boy. Then I am actually creative. I can actually be creative with stuff. I didn't think of myself as very creative. And that I absolutely have a passion for these things, and I love making other people happy. So I love that too.
I wish we could just bottle just the small amount of the joy that you have, because it's infectious. I wish people could have more of that in their life.
Well, I try.
Like, I cry every night. And I wipe my tears on these damn puppets.
No.
Kara Nordstrom talking with Trevor Dineen about the amazing puppets she creates in her home in Steinbach. Her business is called Nordstrom Creations. She started it with her cartoonist husband, Curtis Nordstrom. And if you want to see video of me and my puppet, it's on our website today, cbc.ca/Manitoba. But there's going to be other videos coming online with more CBC hosts throughout the week. And embedded in the story about Kara and her really cool work in her business is also the puppet that she made of Trevor. So you can check it all out online.